SIMCO's history coming out of NASA Ames, Moffett Field in the middle of Silicon Valley, I think is deeply ingrained in who we are as a company, born out of cutting-edge technology and the sense of adventure and new frontiers. Entrepreneurial spirit in the West, in the cradle of technology, has been central to who we are as a company. I can't think of a more poignant example than putting a man on the moon. You have to have everything done exactly right, highly engineered, highly precise. The opportunity for something catastrophic to happen is immense. Today you have autonomous vehicles driving around and people are trusting their lives on the sensors in those vehicles, and all those sensors need to be able to measure very accurately.
Well, when I came aboard in 1980, we already had a contract at NASA. We were highly respected. It was a great relationship. You know, when you interface with those kind of people, you have to get on board and understand that this is important. Yeah, I think they've been one of the people that have turned our heads a little bit. And we've always been interested in being accurate, but in focusing on why we need to be accurate.
Joined SIMCO in 1984 by acquiring the stock of the founder, Howard Patterson, and became CEO in 1984. As a service quality company, SIMCO had a focus on what our clients' needs were by talking to each one of them, and there weren't many of them. NASA was the biggest. So what we did was study what it meant to manage quality consistently, which meant managing the communication with our customers, as varied as they were, but focusing on meeting their definition of service quality in each case. It was really interesting because we came to realize that each of our labs was really a team. And the question is, how efficient in working to meet client quality needs was each team? And then as an overall corporate team, could we communicate well enough that we didn't have fall downs between, for example, two labs serving different locations of one customer? One of the ones was realizing as a service company we had to grow. So the first major acquisition we made was acquiring 3 labs in Southern California from Northern California. The next was an acquisition in Texas, and then the East Coast, which was a big thing. We acquired 10 labs on the East Coast. Suddenly we had national clients.
A big improvement in the company is that the teamwork between sales and operations makes for a better overall experience for the customer and a better overall experience for the employees. And we've sort of narrowed our focus into the life science and aerospace defense areas. I think that was a wise decision on SIMCO's part because, again, those are the folks that care the most about good, solid, accurate calibration, reliable.
Supporting a mission bigger than ourselves is something that inspires anybody, and we're lucky to have found that here at SIMCO, whether it's space exploration, whether it's advancements in medical devices, defending lives and freedom. So every day we try to remind ourselves and help our customers remember their mission of protecting more people by making life-saving technology leaner. And we try to continue to innovate like we've done and pulled out of this DNA from Silicon Valley to better serve that mission, which is the mission of our customers.